What's up, everybody? Welcome to Hop LA Event on Tap, episode 47, covering all of the awesome things happening in LA beer this week. So today we're out in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl. We just finished a crazy obstacle race with mud, water, monkey bars, you name it. We got pretty dirty, even though we look clean now. Every single time we do a race like this, beer is all that we crave. So we brought our own. Because truth be told, they were serving out Budweiser, Bud Light. No, we're not drinking that shit.
Wasn't gonna cut it, no. Not at all.
So, here we are. Gary, what are we drinking?
All right, so we each brought one beer to the party here, and I'll tell you a little bit about what I brought. This is Super Collider IPA from Brewery West. It's a hazy. They do these beers very, very good. I'm very excited to crack this open. What did you bring?
I brought Not a Pineapple Beer by LA Ale Works. Gary, you know a little bit about the backstory to this one. What is it?
Yeah, so I was really excited seeing the promo videos that LA Ale Works was posting leading up to releasing this beer. So the Boring Company, it's a company by Elon Musk. They're building the LA Hyperloop, and they just released their flamethrower, and it's called Not a Flamethrower, I guess for legal reasons. And LA Ale Works got their hands on one, I'm not sure how, and they used that flamethrower in creating this beer. Flamethrower threw out about 6 feet of flame over some pineapple and coconut, toasting that stuff up to put into this beer. The Brewing Company, Not a Pineapple Beer. So really excited to try this one too.
Crowbars up.
All right, so I'm going to jump in here first. Yeah, so this Super Collider, so delicious. If you've had any of the Brewery West hazy IPAs, this is right in that vein. This is not the first time they've done this one, and it's just so good. There's a reason why they keep doing it, and it's creamy. It's got that nice, thick mouthfeel. Super tropical, got some pineapple, some orange. Really refreshing on a nice, warm Southern California day. So, what do you think of that?
This one is fantastic. It says Not a Pineapple Beer. As you know, it is a pineapple beer. And it's got those big, juicy pineapple characteristics to it. Just like taking a fresh, ripe one and taking a bite out of it, you feel those juices just dripping down your chin.
May I, sir?
Absolutely.
Sound polite.
He usually just steals it. Really, really like that one. I think that little touch of coconut really adds a little bit of depth to the overall flavor.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of pineapple on this beer, and I think the roastiness from the flamethrower actually dials back a little bit of that pineapple sweetness,
toastiness.
Yeah, so you're getting tropical pineapple flavors, but it's not sugary, overly sweet, so it's really, really well balanced.
Yeah, got a nice little
I'm a big
on the
fan of this. If anyone sees these still out there, I know it was a pretty limited run. I'd get your hands on it if you can.
Yeah, soak it up. All right, so we're gonna drink these, and let's just get right into the events happening for this week, and some events that are coming up later on that we want to get on your guys' radar. And we're gonna kick it off with our featured events for this episode, starting with an event that we are putting together with our friends at Bluebird Brasserie in Sherman Oaks. Yeah. So save the date. This one is happening Monday, September 10th, starting at 5:30 p.m. It is a paired Belgian flights and bites event that is happening right in front of the brewery at Bluebird Brasserie. This one's going to be really, really fun. $20 a ticket. It's going to get you a flight of Bluebird's beers, a Meet the Brewer with Noah, their head brewer over for the Artisanal Brewers Collective, as well as some Belgian bites, brewery tours in small groups, and of course some take-home goodies. We're going to throw in a Hop LA shirt of your choice, and Bluebird is throwing in a beautiful snifter glass that bears their logo. Super cool glass. So for $20 a ticket, you guys get hooked up at Bluebird Brasserie. This one's happening again on Monday, September 10th, so save that date.
Yeah, you guys may have seen the pictures that we've posted of this place. It is gorgeous. This place is super, super cool looking. But if you haven't made it out to Sherman Oaks and checked out their beer, their food, and the entire vibe in person, this is an awesome opportunity to do so. And I think it's a pretty legit event for $20. So jump on those tickets. It's super limited.
Yep. take the next one.
Yeah,
here.
so the next featured event is going down Wednesday, August 29th. This one's going down 7 to 9 p.m. It's a Jeffers, Beelman's, and Spring Street Bar Drop Acid event. So you may have seen these Jeffers Drop Acid events where Jeffers from Firestone Walker Barrel Works talks through a flight of their wild ales, and it's a really unique, intimate experience. So this one's going down at Beelman's in downtown LA, and then after the event, you're going down the street to Spring Street Bar, where you get an additional flight of beer. So it's going to be a really cool event. We highly recommend you jump on tickets as soon as possible. This one is only $20, so go to our site, go to hopdela.com/events. It's right at the top. Buy your tickets today.
All right, so our next featured event, this one is happening Sunday, September 2nd, starting at 3 p.m. It is the Brews, Blues, and Barbecue at the SS Lane Victory. It's a historic warship in San Pedro. This one is super cool. This beer fest is being held right on the pier in San Pedro, right in front of this giant warship. And I guess you're telling me you get to take your beers onto the ship and explore a little bit,
That's
right?
what it looks like. There's doing some ship tours there, and a bunch of really good breweries pouring, and you're right on the water in San Pedro. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
So pick up tickets. We have a promo code HOPDLA at checkout. Knocks $15 off your ticket, so it's only $35 to go. So you really have no reason not to.
Pretty damn good for a beer fest.
Okay, so we have one more featured event. This one is going down Wednesday, September 5th at starting at 12 p.m. It's going down all day. The Stalking Horse in West LA is celebrating their 1-year anniversary. They're having a special happy hour event with a bunch of special goodies and prizes and fun stuff planned for the whole day. So on the west side, there's not a lot of breweries, and really in LA in general, there's not a lot of English style pubs. So the Stalking Horse is doing a lot of things right. A lot of good beer, a lot of good food. Just do it.
Yep. August 28th, that's Tuesday. It's another Tuesdays at Tony's Darts Away, this time featuring some really, really, really good stouts. So handful on the tap list for this one. Stouts from Bagby, Eagle Rock, Bottle Logic, and State. I know I love that Project Nicaragua.
Yeah.
That one's coming.
They're just
back.
releasing that again for this part of the year, and I'm excited to see that beer and taste it. Also on Tuesday, this one's starting at 7 p.m. Alosta Brewing just opened up a new tasting room in downtown Laverne, right on D Street, and they're having a special event. So when you think of wild ale producing breweries in Los Angeles, Alosta really doesn't come to the top of your mind, but they do produce them, and they're having a special night where they're pouring all of their wild ales. So if you haven't been to their new tasting room, if you haven't had any of their wild ales, this is a perfect opportunity to go out there and check them out.
All right, so those are the events for this week. I know, short and sweet, but some other cool shit is coming up later on in September.
All right, so the next event is the 4th annual South Bay Tap Takeover, hosted by Craft Beer Guy.
Hey, shout out to our boy Lloyd.
Yeah, so this is the 4th annual event. This time he's switching up the location. It's going down at Tortilla Cantina in Torrance. What time is it? September 6th at 12 p.m. He's putting on 20 different breweries, all from the South Bay, and pouring almost 50 different beers at Tortilla Cantina that day.
Well, this one's happening Saturday, September 8th, starting at 6:30 p.m. The Commoner, which is a really cool beer bar out in Whittier, they are bringing Societe Brewing up to LA for a really special beer dinner at CGK Oyster Bar. This one's in Whittier. You don't see a lot of Societe beers up in LA. One of the best breweries in San Diego. Coming up for a really, really special 5-course beer dinner. Details are really thin on this one, but we did want to put it on your radars because it is a ticketed event. $80 a ticket gets you this 5-course beer dinner paired with fantastic beers from Societe.
Yeah,
Not much else to say.
Some great chefs involved in this one. So, yeah, definitely jump on it.
Closing out the show. This one's happening Saturday, September 15th. This one's starting at 1 p.m. This is the Craft Beer Long Beach Festival in 2018. I believe this is the second annual.
Yep.
The first one sold out. This one will sell out again. This one features all of the awesome breweries in Long Beach. Really great showcase of the amazing beer getting pumped out of Long Beach.
Yeah. The participating breweries list has probably doubled in size since last year's event.
Of course.
And Dennis, who runs Craft Beer Long Beach, has really good relationships with all the breweries. So even the ones that are not open yet, that you have not tried in Long Beach, will be pouring some special sneak peek type of beers. So this is going to be really good, really intimate, really small.
All right, so that does it for this episode of Events on Tap. Thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to kill these beers, and we have some exploring in Pasadena to do. Some breweries, some beer bars we've been meaning to check out. So let's get it done.
Yep.
Drink indie
And drink local.